Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 episode. In today's video, we are of course going to be pressing on with Chapter 6. In the last one, Marcus kind of just caused a bit of chaos in the beginning, intervening with Kakanya and the Doctor's duel. And Marcus managed to save Kakanya from her untimely fate. However, we did also learn that Heinrich gave Kakanya the novel from another era, of course, and Marcus did have to end up fighting Kakanya as well, and that completely convinced Kakanya to try and change Marcus's career path, which was pretty funny. But yeah, at the end of the last episode, we did learn that Isolde is Kakanya's one of Kakanya's patient, which I do kind of find it a bit odd because Kakanya and the other doctor, was it Schwartz was his name? They were just constantly at ends with each other, at odds, sorry, at odds with each other, and I'm surprised that Isolde both agreed to like that electroshock therapy and also still comes to Kakanya's like treatment here as well. But yeah, let's press on now with part 10, the mind's endoscope. Hopefully we'll pick up right where we left off with Isolde coming up to Kakanya's do you call it a clinic? No? What's this? Oh wait. Oh yeah, we got this, we got the invitations to the what was the thing? Kakanya said she was hosting like an event of some sort to help arcanists get their certificate, no, not certificates, licenses, which I was a bit confused on because I swear those licenses required like 3 generations worth of arcanum like records or something, and I don't know how they would do that, but yeah, two invitations from the founder of the circle, no less. A precious opportunity, a rare and precious clue to the goings on here. Hoffman caresses the edges, sinking into long silence. Okay, so we managed to regroup with Greta Hoffman already. The obedient assistant looks off in the far distance, awaiting the impending storm. Yeah, she intervened with history without knowing the consequences. And then, well, at least we come out on top, you know. We befriended Kakanya to some degree, and we got these invitations, which will be quite important for gathering intel in the coming days.
You know what happened. But under the Foundation's regulations, I must reiterate that the primary subject of this investigation has been changed to Heinrich.
Yeah. Yeah, it has. Because Heinrich crossed the storm somehow. Don't know how he's doing that.
These two invitations are very useful. I'll tell the field agent squad to act tomorrow night. Once Heinrich's identity is verified, we will detain him in the exhibit.
Oh, damn. Right away.
But I must remind you, Marcus.
Oh.
What you did today was a serious violation of the field mission manual, and I have to report this to the headquarters.
No. I mean, understandable.
That island is not of this era. Everything about it is strictly confidential. You have crossed a line.
Oh yeah, Marcus did just like blurt out like one line, you know, supporting Kakanya's views on the Arcanists on the island or something. The mentor's tone was of a stern reproach, not so inconsequential anymore.
Understood.
Aww. Marcus's complexion turns deathly pale. Her mouth hangs open to speak several times but fails to make a sound. That's so... Aww. If not for the walls, she might well have fallen over.
I know what you're
Poor
thinking.
girl.
We need to get closer to this group.
Yep.
You might think their ideas are closer to those of the headquarters, and therefore easier to work with compared to the Vienna branch.
I mean, thus far, yeah, it does seem like the circle would be easier to work with than the lazy people over there at Vienna. Marcus finds herself surprised by her stay of execution.
You must know that Kakanya is not our only source of information.
Hoffman turns away, intentionally avoiding the overeager eyes of her apprentice.
On the one hand, Carl has given us a list. In principle, everyone on this list is useful. On the other hand, the branch has its own connections too. More importantly, it takes more than a conversation over tea to get the people on the same side of a conflict.
That is so true. The experienced investigator sighs, rubbing her forehead.
I'm worried you are not ready for this, Marcus.
No! No! No!
There's too
Marcus.
much wickedness out there dressed in the skin of kindness. The most horrible atrocities are always committed for the most seemingly justified reasons.
Damn. Hoffman just keeps spitting facts.
Even at the headquarters,
Best character.
people are mired in power struggles and compromises.
Yeah. I mean, just not too long ago, there was a full-scale rebellion at the headquarters. But didn't the... Wait, now that I think about it, the rebellion happened over, like, a span of, like, 2 months or something. What was Manus Vindicte doing out here? Oh, I guess they were, like, spreading the word to, like, people like Heinrich and, like, Kakanya, maybe. And, like, influencing things. I don't know what the Manus is planning. I mean, it is the year 1914, and I can only guess what the Manus could be trying here. But from what I remember, I think like the first time the storm brought people back to 1913, I think that was one of the earlier storms. So maybe Manus wasn't like fully like developed to like accelerate stuff. I mean, they only started accelerating the storm like in 1929, was it? Um, but yeah, I'm surprised that they're really taking their time in this current era. I think, for not having accelerated the storm
Sorry,
already.
Em. I was naive.
No, Marcus.
It will be the Foundation's judgment call. If the
Damn.
information you've gathered outweighs the risks, you may be treated leniently.
Damn, but there's still gonna be punishment.
Marcus, look at the street.
What's happening on the street? The ring road has a feeling of tranquility despite the evening bustle.
You are not the only one who wants to contribute to this place and its people. We come for peace, and many before us have tried to prevent foreseeable tragedies, only to cause greater tragedies.
Damn.
The rules are there for a reason.
Yeah.
Nothing
No
in the manual
intervention.
was written out of imagination. Every one of them came from a mistake of the past.
Damn.
We are only here to observe.
Many well-dressed citizens pass by, enjoying their sunset strolls. Wait, now that I think about it, Hoffman was talking about like Kakanya not being their only source of information. Does that mean Hoffman is implying that it would have been fine to just let Kakanya die in the duel? Wow.
This is Vienna in 1914, the birthplace of an enduring war and chaos, the critical point.
Yeah.
It is a powder keg, and the slightest spark will set it off. Any action we take could have unfathomable consequences. That is why we advise extreme caution. This is our responsibility to this era.
Marcus follows her mentor's hand, gazing into the distance. In half a year, it's all going down. I actually don't know. I'm not that well versed in history. For the first time, she scrutinizes the city ahead of her in detail. Here, countless lives, possibilities, and thoughts, new and old, collide. Would all this end in an instant beneath a curtain of rain? Marcus nods, searching out a word of affirmation.
I understand completely, Madam Hoffman. I won't make the same mistake again.
Ooh. I wonder if that'll come back to us in the future. Away from the ring road, others continue on their life's trajectory. In Kakanya's clinic, a slightly unorthodox treatment is about to begin. Are we gonna start shining lights at Isolde now?
Isolde? You look sad and pale. What happened?
I can't lie, I swear like half of this chapter Isolde has been sad and pale.
Did something happen in the troop? Or did those dreadful officials come back?
Oh yeah, they did. And then they started
No,
accusing them
I'm just
of that
a
seance.
bit worried.
What are we worried about?
You entered a duel for my sake. Dear Lord, the thought of you getting hurt breaks my heart.
Wait, so is this not is Isolde not actually a patient? She's just here to oh I know, I mean it does say treatment, so maybe she is. But I guess maybe her main reason, I don't know. Let's hear them
Did
discuss
Heinrich
this
tell you
duel.
that? He needs to keep his mouth shut. Don't worry about me, Isolde. I fought for the ethics of the profession, and I'm ready to bear the consequences of my actions. That scum sold the secrets of hypnosis to the military. It's a treatment, not a means of interrogation. In the end,
Right.
all is well. The duel didn't happen, and I'm here, unharmed. All thanks to that young missy from the Foundation.
Oh, Marcus?
That young missy from the Foundation.
Oh yeah, Isolde did see Marcus. I don't think they interacted like at all, but I could be
The
wrong.
lady who just left? I bumped into her at the door.
Yeah.
So you've seen her?
She was at the cessation building. You weren't there.
Yeah. Kakanya
Did
left.
she give you any trouble? You told me the Foundation was after you for a while because you didn't have a license.
all these arcanists with no
I can
license,
help you,
man.
Doctor. I can ask Mr. Carl to...
Oh, that's so
No
funny.
need
though.
for that. We only just became friends.
Just. Oh, how recent was this? But yeah, it's so funny that like Isolde can just like make the Foundation branch here in Vienna just completely fold over, like what we saw with the random Foundation like employee, and then with Mr. Carl as well.
Friends.
Yes, Isolde, friends.
You told me to stay away from the Foundation staff, but now you're making friends with them.
How? We're talking. Oh, Kakanji's talking about her and Marcus. My bad.
Oh, she's different, dear Isolde. We met by chance. I gave her an invitation to the exhibit, so you'll see her there. I think you two will become best friends.
Really?
It would take all day to tell you everything. You're here for treatment. Let's not waste time on unimportant things.
And she is blinded violently.
Unimportant. All right.
Kakanya coughs, trying to revert to her more professional guise.
You're a personal friend, Isolde, so I didn't want to give you therapy in the first place.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I'm not good enough or sick enough to be your patient.
What? Okay, that just makes no sense, but...
No, because I'm not good enough.
Oh.
I wasn't properly trained. I don't have a medical license or a degree. This is the cold hard truth, and you're too important a friend to me.
Oh, I thought it was like... There might be like... personal entanglings or something of emotions or something that wouldn't make this therapy like proper or effective, but
But
my bad.
I can no longer watch you suffer from the horrible treatments those quacks gave you.
Yeah. And like, surely Isolde agrees that it's horrible.
I may not have a license, but I have the knowledge and ethics that they don't. I never overcharge my treatment, nor sell unnecessary things to the patient.
Nice.
I will never experiment on my patients.
Amazing. Good doctor.
Your smile. So you agree with what I said about those psychiatrists and doctors? Okay, then let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Kakania spins her pen in an excited twirl.
Dr. Sigmund Freud wrote
Oh.
that repression of desires is one of the primary causes of hysteria.
Right. This looks pretty cool. Let me just quickly reread that dialogue. Kakania spins her pen in an excited twirl, flipping over her treatment book. Okay.
You need to release these desires. I'll guide your memory to find the deeply hidden thoughts. Trust me, and tell me everything during the session.
Okay. What desires does
You'll
she
suffer
have?
less from the repression, and your physical ailments, fainting and convulsions, will become less severe.
Sounds good.
Cast off your shackles and trust in me. This first step is crucial. I know tragedies in your family have affected you deeply, but I'm here to help you now. If you have trouble putting thoughts into words, use this mirror.
Okay.
It reflects your inner thoughts, like a mind's endoscope. I cast an arcane skill on it to help your thoughts surface. Look at it, and tell me what you see. My inner thoughts. Yes, I won't hypnotize you. Nor will I turn around and peek at the mirror. What's in there belongs to only you. We're just going to talk. Hypnosis is a therapy I most detest. It doesn't help you understand and rediscover yourself. And if the dialogue isn't based on the full awareness and consent of both parties, it's pointless. I see. I will do my best. Do your best? Relax. You're not on the job. Just turn around. Look in the mirror and tell me.
What do you
What do
see?
you see?
Imagine there's just like eldritch horrors in the mirror.
I see golden circles.
Isolde, your eyes are
Carefully
closed.
in his study, on his feet. His hand gesturing intensely in the air.
But Isolde, your eyes are closed. How are you seeing this?
Yes, I am there too. I'm...
Whoa. Damn. Really powerful arcane skill if we can just start having visions. Her voice becomes strange and sharp.
Odd. Why am I not here?
Why are you not here?
Doctor, is your mirror not working? It's not showing my reflection. No, this isn't right. I promised to do my best. I was there. I must have been. I have to remember it. You prepared all of this for my sake. I mustn't disappoint you. Oh no, she's stuck in her obsessive thoughts.
Uh-oh.
Isolde, please sit down and listen to my voice.
The actress, ignoring her doctor's warnings, forcefully grips the edge of the mirror.
Who am I? Where am I?
Uh-oh.
Hello? Is anybody there? Who is me? I'm who? Greetings. Hello?
This doesn't sound good. The candles go out, and the room fills with an inexplicable breeze. An incorporeal voice responds to her inquiry, invited in from the void. What, like her arcane ability to, like, call in a spirit?
The lost ghosts. The last time in the Secession building. Now I understand. I have to get her to stop relying so much on her arcane power. Luckily, not completing my education is why I know a little bit of everything.
Okay, the doctor rushes to the full-size mirror in the workshop, removing the grey cloths one by one.
What are you doing, Doctor? Is the session over? Was it because I did something wrong? Did I mess up? Nonsense. You were doing great. I just have to clean the room a bit.
A more intense flash fills the clinic, dispelling the damp and resentful darkness.
Shoo! Go away! Mirrors are useless to ghosts. Leave my patient alone and never come back.
Damn. Are we fighting? To be continued. Okay. But are we fighting? Yes, we are. Let's fight.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first?
Oh! It's Isolde.
Hello? Hello? Are you talking to me?
Yes, we are.
These ghosts are confusing her. I have to calm her before she hurts herself. I'll take care of you, Miss Dittersdorf. Shh. Tell me, who is here?
I'll behave, Miss Picania. Look at me, please. Who? She's a little girl.
Okay. And let's see how well these ghosts fare against my team. Damn. Isolde has quite a lot of health. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn. That's a really cool attack. She just bursts into operatic song. Very cool.
Well, that's another shift. Perfectly understood. It's out with you. Rise and shine.
Good stuff.
Stay back, I say. Please, allow me.
Is this gonna do good damage? Oh, it is. Nice. Isolde is really low on health now.
Who are you? Why are you in my bed? Why'd you call my father father? My mother mother? And my brother brother? Hello?
Okay, I think Isolde is just seeing a younger version of herself.
I saw you beg and tremble. Father took you away, and the servant brought you back. I'm sorry. I sympathize. But please give me my life back. It's not as nice as you think.
They're only memories, Isolde. What happens next?
No. You die. And then I was here. Miss Picanha.
Tan, another ghost?
Damn, alright.
The story was not over. It continued with our bloodline.
Okay. Let us press on. Let me see if I can get Anjanala channel. There we go.
Well, I'm just another shift. Hello, Master. Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
Oh, I think this is gonna be the first time I see Flutter Page's ult. Cause everyone just dies too early for me to see it. Okay, Isolde has fallen. Oh, perfect. We can ult on the one ghost that's gonna spawn in.
Shush. Hear that? Someone's crying fire.
She sounds so amused by that. That's not good.
What color should be used for a burning cage? Did you hear something crack, fall, and split apart?
No, I did.
Snap, crackle. The fire is yelling. Something's burning in the fire.
They left.
Oh,
It's
They
okay.
left?
I'm here. You'll be alright.
but there's one more enemy left.
Come back. I need your feedback on our session.
Oh, okay. I guess I just had to defeat Isolde and like the round just ends. Okay. Damn, I really wanted to see the Flutter Page and Adjanala ult. Okay. Let's see what this is. The balance between capturing the reader's interest and providing enough content to fill the pages. Unfold newspaper. The Dittersdorfs. Remembering the brilliant and fragile Viennese virtuosos. The Dittersdorf family has left a prominent mark in the history of Viennese opera, their bloodline birthing both an overwhelming operatic talent and an inescapable tragedy. Two fairies together plucked at the heartstrings of the Viennese people, plunging them into deep infatuation with the female performers of the Dittersdorf family. Insomnia got you down, anxiety ruining your life? Perhaps it's time you visited the Secession building for a cup of tea. Uncover your deepest fears and desires. Inquiries for Kakanya are welcome at the Secession building. The faded glory of the Seven Veils. At that time, shortly after the beloved Evangeline Dittersdorf passed away, her daughter Isolde Dittersdorf, even while enduring the immense grief of losing her mother, and took on her first performance, continuing the Dittersdorf family legacy on the Viennese stage. This performance was both an artistic and social debut. Isolde, supporter of science. Perhaps the death of her brother has affected her more than previously thought, as Isolde has recently been seen attending Dr. Schwartz's public diagnostic sessions as a patient. Perhaps his new medical theories will help her recover, free from the torment of her Arcanist bloodline and no longer afflicted by a cruel curse. Damn. Hopefully Isolde doesn't show up to Dr. Schwartz's so-called sessions anymore. Now let's press on with part 11, one act play. What is this thing? Mood switch. Oh, okay. I don't really play around with the mood switch much, but it's cool. One act play. Let's see. Are we continuing? Yep, we are continuing right here.
Feeling better now? Is anything still haunting you? Talking to you? Do you remember who you are, Isolde?
I mean, we just told her, but hopefully she can remember. The clinic returns to silence as Kakanya holds Isolde's hand, observing with concern the pale actress before her. She looks toward the tabletop mirror, allowing tears to fall down from her hollow eyes.
Oh, yes, Doctor. I see it now. That fire. The fire that devoured everything. How could I ever forget?
What, the fire that killed her brother, or are we talking about a different fire?
The raging fire consumed everything, including
Yeah,
Theo.
okay, it is him.
He was screaming. His mind was already gone before he ignited it all. How could you ignore everything with such disregard? Who allowed him to forget with such disregard? Well, I remember it all. I am from a noble family. I need to be a qualified Ditterstorf. An outstanding arcanist. A first-rate opera singer, a good sister, and a good daughter. Never forget my manners, never forget the family.
Oh, my bad.
But he got away with it. If Theophil was truly a man of courage, he should have joined the army or fought a duel with someone. That would have made his death more honorable.
Damn, we're just hating on Theophil's method of death.
Yet, he chose to die this way, after a life of debauchery.
Okay, I don't know what debauchery is. I'm gonna do a quick look up. Debauchery. Okay. Seems a bit immoral. She breathes a heavy and bitter sigh, and finally color returns to her face.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you that.
I mean, I think you're supposed to, right? That's part of the treatment.
It's okay, Isolde. You're doing it right. That's what therapy is for. These memories are exactly what we need. What's been deliberately repressed and ignored in the depths of your heart will manifest into words and help you reconnect with your emotions. Soon your symptoms of hysteria will diminish.
Damn. Okay.
Don't be afraid. You can talk to me about anything. In the name of my family and the Hippocratic Oath, I will keep things between you and me.
I don't know what a Hippocratic Oath is, but that seems like an important way to
Everything
swear
will
something.
be a secret. Our secret.
Okay.
Our secret.
She's still crying, poor girl. The woman's cheeks, still wet with tears, reveal a tragic smile like dew on rose petals.
Klingt wunderbar.
Yeah? Sure hope she can stop crying. Oh, she heard me. Perfect. She closes her eyes, striving in that moment to open them without being free from the
Ich
fog of the
erinnere mich
past.
an dieses Zimmer.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Das Zimmer war übermäßig hell. Ich konnte mich nie an Glühbirnen gewöhnen und bevorzugte das sanftere Licht von Kerzen. Meine Mutter hatte immer eine weiße Kerze brennen, wenn sie mich beim Zubettgehen sah.
Was ist mit dieser Kerze passiert?
Oh.
Jemand hat sie umgeworfen. Das freche Balg. Mein dunkelhaariger Bruder. Er zündete die Kerze an, setzte das Zimmer in Brand und verbrannte all seine Gemälde. Er rannte zu mir. Sein
Oh.
Körper brannte.
Oh, and that's the gun.
In seiner Hand war eine Waffe. Ich sagte Theophil einmal, er sei kein Genie wie Weininger. Sich eine Kugel zu geben, werde ihn nicht berühmt machen. Nur ein Debüt hinterlässt Eindruck. Die folgenden Shows sind langweilige Wiederholungen.
Damn. But now I think I know why I heard that gunshot all the way back when I think like Isolde was like what was it? She was like doing the electroshock therapy. I think like all the way back in part 1 of this chapter or something. Like we heard a gunshot and I was so confused. I thought like someone shot something or something. But now that I think about it, it might just be Isolde recalling her brother Theophil's gunshot, like on himself or something.
Lachte. In der Tat, zu viele haben sich für Ruhm erschossen. Nur durch leidenschaftliches Feuer würde die Welt sich an mich erinnern. Ich verabschiedete mich von ihm und ging nach unten, um mit den Damen zu sprechen. Blut durchtränkte den Holzboden und tropfte in meinen Becher. Tropf, Tropf, Tropf. Ich ging nach oben und fand Theophil in einer Blutlache liegen.
That's not great.
Ein Revolver lag in seiner Hand. Ah, wie sein Zylinder wie Musik klickte. Ich hob mein Kleid an, damit das Feuer wie Wasser herabbrüllen konnte. Ich lehnte mich über das Loch an seiner linken Schläfe und sagte: Theophil, wo ist dein Feuer?
Oh, that's the bullet wound, I see.
Theophil setzte sich auf und sagte: Isolde, wo ist deine Waffe?
This is a really cool picture, but yeah, that is a bit creepy.
Waffe?
Yeah, is Theophil implying that Isolde should, you know? Her voice trailed out into a low, sinister growl. Isolde swoons toward her reflection in the mirror, her hand raised high, as if delivering a monologue on stage.
Meine Waffe! Ich erinnere mich jetzt. Ich hielt die Waffe die ganze Zeit.
What? Wait, so what? She shot him while he was like burning or something.
Theophil stand im Arbeitszimmer. Die Flammen umhüllten den Balken, die Decke, alles.
Was?
What? Kakanya speaks as softly as possible, despite her shock, with the intent not to disturb the woman's soliloquy.
Rannte auf mich zu, schreiend vor Schmerzen. Brannte. Die Hitze trocknete mir die Augen aus.
The woman begins to shake under the weight of revelation.
Stand in Flammen und rannte auf mich zu. Doktor, rannte auf mich zu.
Wait, so was it like a self-preservation thing that she shot her? But where did this revolver come from? Was Theophil actually holding it, or she clenches her teeth, trying to squeeze out words, gripping her chest, as if to squeeze out her insides, to open herself like a finely crafted wooden box, offering herself to a rescuer.
Tief einatmen. Ganz langsam ausatmen. Es ist alles in Ordnung, Isolde. Ich bin hier bei Ihnen.
Oh, my bad. I thought Kakanya stopped speaking. Kakanya extends her arms, gently encircling the woman into her embrace. She breathes deeply, calming down inside the green warmth.
Und dann hörte ich einen Schuss.
Yeah. Their embrace tightens slightly.
Ich kann mich nicht erinnern. Der Abzug war schwer zu ziehen. Nach dem Schuss ist es mir aus der Hand gerutscht.
She lifts her head up towards the good doctor, tears flowing from her eyes. Damn. I still don't know where this revolver originated from, but that is well, that's not great.
habe Tefel getötet. Es war ich.
I mean, wasn't he on fire as well though? So, like, I mean, I guess instead of Theophil burning due to himself, he just got shot by Isolde instead.
Ich verdiene es nicht, das Recht zu haben, an seiner Beerdigung teilzunehmen oder seine Gedenkausstellungen zu veranstalten. Ich verdiene keine Sympathie und Freundlichkeit. Ich hätte in dem Feuer verbrennen sollen. Ich hätte sterben sollen.
That's not good, Isolde.
Alles ist gut.
All is good. Nothing's good.
Ich bin weder Richter noch Polizist, Isolde. Ich bin einfach nur Ihr Arzt. Ich werde Ihnen treu bleiben, egal was Sie denken, wer Sie sind.
W Doctor.
Ihr Leben war in Gefahr. Jeder hätte dasselbe getan.
Yeah, it was kind of like self-defense, no? Kind of. The way like she drew the picture of what was happening there.
Es war nicht Ihre Schuld, Isolde. Sie waren einfach verängstigt.
Right, but has Isolde just been carrying a revolver with her this entire, like, all the time?
Schämen Sie sich nicht für Ihr instinktives Verhalten. Seien Sie versichert, Ihr Geheimnis ist bei mir sicher. Nach Dr. Freud ist das Akzeptieren Ihrer Dunkelheit der erste Schritt zur Befreiung. Es erfordert Mut und ist nicht einfach zu tun. Die meisten Menschen schaffen es nicht. Aber Sie haben das sehr gut gemacht.
Habe ich eine gute Arbeit geleistet?
Yes, Isolde. Yep. I mean, she did manage to recall her memories. So, you know what? Good job.
Eine ausgezeichnete
You
Arbeit.
did your best. You did your best, Isolde.
Doktor!
Her tears are now like a broken dam, relieved of the burden that it had too long held. Kokanya holds her gently, waiting for her long overdue catharsis to come to an end. Oh, we're back out here again.
All right, this is as far as I can walk you. You have to host the ceremony tomorrow, and Tosca's next week. Vienna won't forgive me if I take up too much of your time.
Don't worry about it. Like you said, the night breeze will do me some good.
Glad to see Isolde has recovered quite well. She still cleaves hard to Kakanya's arm, imperceptibly shaking her head. As twilight falls, few passers-by notice the distinguished opera singer among them.
I heard from Heinrich that you're trying new things.
What new things?
I read his stage design. The style of Berlin expressionism he adopted is quite refreshing.
Refreshing. Why? Because it's from the future?
I have to admit, he became a little strange after his trip to Berlin.
Yeah.
But his passion for art didn't change, nor did his love for his fellow Viennese.
Yeah, because I think he began crossing the storm in Berlin, right? I think that was the case. I don't know. How did the Foundation discover him, though? And how he was crossing the storm and everything?
I appreciate his hard work as well. But sadly, the Vienna Court Opera didn't approve our performance application. So we turned to the Wiener Volksoper.
Well, I'm not surprised. Understand that Mr. Mahler is the artistic director of the Vienna Court Opera, and even he could not bring Salome to the stage.
I don't know who Salome is, but I'm gonna assume they're like really prestigious performer.
Old-timers will never approve of new forms of art. They always expect something predictable and unvarying. The same old pieces and settings.
Her complexion darkens again as she turns her head.
I'm the reason Tosca can't get the permission.
Oh?
Because I The star. I'm a medium. A maniacal arcanist.
Oh no, that's not it. In Vienna, the great composers, conductors, and performers, almost all of them have been arcanists.
Oh, that's good.
Wiping out the unique talents of arcanists and their artistic contributions would be like setting fire to the cultural tapestry of Viennese society.
Oh, setting fire to things.
Oh, sorry, a flood. A flood is better.
Yeah, Kakanya, we shouldn't be talking about setting fires to paintings or art. The actress is, or at least acts, oblivious to this minor slip.
They consider it a desecration of the stage. When a singer is channeling, she's essentially asking a spirit to possess her and speak directly through her. Thus, she becomes the character in the opera.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
People will question the authenticity of the voice. Is it still the singer's own voice? Or is it a fraud?
Yo, that's why I mentioned like last time or 2 times ago, I forgot. But yeah, no. Yeah. I mean, it's a reasonable question, right? If you're, channeling spirits to do your performance, who's really doing the work?
No, Isolde. They think that because they know nothing about performance.
My
Not
bad.
even the slightest thing.
Sorry. My bad. I'm not a performer. I guess I know nothing.
The
Sorry.
nature of the stage is to be someone else. If they're so intent on the presentation of the true self, the mares in my clinic would like a word with them.
Okay, Kakanya.
It is an actor's job to become another person. On stage, in a fictional world, they briefly trick our eyes into thinking it's real.
I mean, but if you're a spirit medium channeling a spirit, surely it is just real.
And to achieve that,
I
we
guess that's
rehearse
really good then.
rigorously through sweat and pain. We take care of the music, the costumes, the settings, the lights. Your gift helps you do this better than others. That's all.
But I use the arcane skills of the Dittersdorf family. I couldn't have done these things without them. What if an arcanist's talent for art is also a curse? Maybe I'm just a fraud, Doctor. I'm propped up by my illness, and once it's cured, my talent will be gone with it.
I mean, that sounds very unlikely. Also, sorry for the connecting thing. I think a new server day has come again. But yeah, oh, yeah, I highly doubt, like, her talents come from, this trauma she's experiencing. Kakanya pauses abruptly. She turns back, looking at an operatic genius tormented by her own talents. Ooh, this looks really good.
It's not like that, Isolde. Using your talents is not cheating.
Yeah, I guess it's
We're
not.
arcanists. But before we allow ourselves to be defined by that word, who are we, really? If an arcanist grew up on a lonely island, she wouldn't see herself as an arcanist, but as a person like you, like me, like everyone.
Yeah.
Doctor,
Isolde meets her gaze as the stars twinkle back in Kakanya's eyes.
But you know, the truth is, when I look at a crowd, I don't see any arcanists.
I see people!
All I see is our people, with different talents, trapped in life, their selfhoods ground smooth until they're indistinguishable from the crowd. Humans celebrate their flaws, yet they persecute our gifts. They control the narrative. They define our gifts as diseases, our talents as weaknesses, and our bloodlines as curses. If we're cured, we're just another face in the crowd. But if we live on with our diseases, we're forever ill, forever afflicted. We arcanists have to live in such a world, where we survive through suffering. Look at this city. This most enlightened, tolerant city. Under the sweet surface of the Sachertorte lies powder and poisonous vine.
No. But the Sacerdote looks so good.
Arcanists are recognized for their artistic abilities, nothing more. We hold no parliamentary seats, no professional titles, and no professional credentials. We are exiled and marginalized. Our only voice in the culture is to be decoration, because decoration impacts nothing. The restrictions and discrimination against arcanists are worsening by day. First, we had to register with the government. Then we needed residence permits. And now, permission to cast arcane skills. And we can do nothing but tolerate, stay polite and dignified. Be a good arcanist, show no signs of instability, because we're supposed to stay rational. Otherwise, we're animals.
Life is rough out here for
But
arcanists.
people are complicated. They can't stay rational forever. As Dr. Freud said, we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg.
Did he really say that? As the street lights come on, Kakanya looks up, now resembling an actress mid-monologue beneath the stark light.
You might be sick. I might be too. But the truth is, this whole society
Ooh.
is sick. You can't just treat the individual and ignore the bigger picture. It was the repression of irrational desires that allowed the diseases to spread in our time. In this case, the people on that island are much freer than we are.
Oh, back to the island. Wonder what's going on over there after being hit by bomb testers.
You mean that mysterious island? I hear gold is in the ground there.
Is it actually? Because that's just gonna be more motivation for humans to just like absolutely just take over the island. Kakanya nods with vigor.
Remember the lady from the Foundation?
Marcus?
Yes. Why?
Oh yeah, we she did get Marcus to speak about the island
She said
people.
the arcanists on that island are not lunatics, and they're living a life free of restrictions.
Well, they're getting bombed right now, but well, not right now. You know, a few days ago, but
Doesn't that sound great? If we could form our own society, like those artistic associations, and have control over our own production and labor. This must have been some kind of enlightenment. I can almost see it. They'll show us another way of life, a kingdom free of oppression.
sounds great.
To help them is to help ourselves. And that's also what your exhibit is about.
Me? No, I'm not as great a person as you.
But you are working for a great cause.
Wait, did Kakanya just admit that she's a greater person than his old? The stars in her eyes begin to spread out. Kakanya reveals a deep and tender smile. Let's look at this again. It's very nice.
Isolde, my friend, I've shared my dream with you, and I hope one day it'll become your own. Until the day when everyone shares the same dream.
Seems like a good dream.
Our society needs a revolution, a radical surgery.
Oh,
We urgently need a new vision to reunite us at the dawn of the new century.
I mean... Oh my god, wait, I just... Okay, so when I first saw the dawn of a new century, I thought like, what? I thought they were... Kakanya was talking about like, you know, like the century of 2000. Like, going into 2000. But I remembered it's 1914 here, so the new century is actually the 1900s. But yeah, you know what? I'm always a big fan of revolutions. So you know what?
Like the
Let's
secession in
start
art
it.
history,
Let's start a
we need
revolution.
secession of Arcanum to distinguish us from hysterical lunatics, street peddlers, and con artists. We need a new dream, a new saga. We need to reinvent ourselves and become a new people.
Let's do that.
No more repression, only the full embrace of our primal desires.
Sure. Kakanya concludes her monologue, removing her hat to fastidiously straighten the feathers on top. Yeah, I don't know. I've never
That's
read that
why
word before.
your work has not been in vain. From Teofil's art exhibition to the promotion of new art, do not doubt yourself. You're helping a great cause.
Thank you, Kakanya. That was a great monologue.
Thank you, Doctor. This is the first time anyone said that to me.
Yeah, I think that's the first time anyone has said all of that to anyone.
I will bear that in mind. Your words in the breeze of night have been stirring. Can you walk with me a little longer? I'd like to hear more things about the cessation you mentioned, so that I can prepare my speech for tomorrow's ceremony.
Okay.
Yes, it is my pleasure.
Nice, we managed to rope
Would you
Kakanya
like
in
a
to
voucher
walk a
the
bit
Villa
more.
Folk Supper? I think they put up new posters.
Sure. Nice, man. Very good monologue. To be continued. And we get the mood switch thing. One act play. Let's take a look. Trash that has lost the protection of a velvet box, sorry, and leather envelope. Faltering footsteps. Oh damn, this was how many? This is like 8 months ago. We can no longer pretend nothing is happening here. The world is about to descend into chaos. The upper echelons of the Empire were indeed harboring a Russian spy. Before this, everyone regarded him as a hero of the Empire, but he turned out to be a secret operative, sending his own compatriots to the enemy's guillotine. Who knows how much intelligence he has sent back to Russia? Is our country just a naked fool in the eyes of the Russians? The whole of Europe is secretly in turmoil. Wars are breaking out everywhere. Everywhere. Even in Vienna, one can always hear the whisperings of war, and the people no longer have the heart or mind to appreciate art. The bullets of war have shattered the glass domes of Vienna. The sound of shattering echoes through the nights of beautiful dreams, scratching the phonograph records and clogging the tubes of the horn. Is tonight the last time I will sit in the opera house? Oh, beautiful place, like a mother's womb. Wait, what? Only here can my grief and panic about the war be alleviated. Perhaps I should transfer my family fortune, but where to? Or should I exchange it for gold bars and jewels and hide them in a secret compartment under my bed? It was only 2 short years ago. How wonderful it was then. There was no constant call to war between nations, and mankind was as innocent as Adam and Eve before they left the Garden of Eden. No, no. I shouldn't make such comparisons. I do not wish to face a fate of eternal damnation. Perhaps all this is just a baseless speculation on my part. Perhaps I have been infected by those madmen who fantasize about the end of days. Now, there are few countries that even come close to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and I cannot imagine scenes of war ravaging Vienna anytime soon. Such a scene would indeed herald the end of the entire world. A fine leather notebook, an expensive gold-plated pen. What's this embossed on his velvet box? Fisher? The good parts have already been ripped off. Darn it. Just leave this broken book in the trash. Fisher? Like, wait. Who was this? Who's this Fisher person? Well, let's press on now. With part 12, art exhibit. Oh, perfect. The exhibit we've been waiting for. And I assume this is the one Marcus got invited to. From a higher vantage, the view is much improved.
Reporter of New Free Press, editor-in-chief of the Pan, the founder of Die Fackel.
Are we...
Oh, that's Egon Erwin Kisch, the reporter who uncovered the scandal surrounding Colonel Alfred Riedel. I had investigated this before.
Okay, I guess there's lots of important people here.
Adolf Loos, the architect. He designed the Steiner house, as I recall. That's Major Maximilian Honge and his wife. Who knew that celebrities like them would visit this exhibition?
Honestly, I'm impressed by how much Marcus knows about, like, all these people. I mean, I know it's Marcus's era and stuff, but Marcus came from Romania, so like
But they look
she still
different
knows all of
from the
this stuff.
pictures
That's
in the
very
papers.
cool.
They were younger and less chubby. Has my memory failed me? Or is it because photography is also an art of beautification? Mr. Cole was right. People are flocking to the Secession building to get a glimpse of the new art.
And oh, the charred paintings are still here. And there was that one about not about, sorry. There was the one Phil created, right? And it was still in perfect condition. Something
I
about,
can't
was it the
appreciate these things
Salvation?
at all.
Greta Hoffman, you're the greatest character ever. But yeah, it's it's so funny just listening to Hoffman talk about art and how she just doesn't appreciate any of it and doesn't understand it at all. Hoffman comments from her typical cold objectivity.
I've informed the field agent squad. As soon as Heinrich shows up, we'll get him under control.
Under control. Have we confirmed his identity already?
Ideally, we will take him away for illegal use of arcane skills.
Damn.
It is the best reason and the least risk. It also complies with the laws of this time. If Manus Vindictae is behind all this, they will show themselves for sure.
Right. Also, I just realized that, you know, Greta Hoffman and Marcus, they're in Foundation uniform. So like, if the Manus Vindictae is lurking around here, like, surely they would just have like people keeping eyes on them and stuff, or maybe just. I'm surprised they're not like actively trying to take out Foundation members or something, you know?
The squad will assist us with
I
the
guess they're
perimeter
scared.
by then. Marcus, your mission is to watch everything closely. Heinrich could be disguised and hiding in the crowd.
Damn.
Also keep an eye on the Manus and the rituals. That's what we were originally here for.
Okay.
Leave it to me. I won't miss a thing.
Good stuff, Marcus. Marcus takes a deep breath, seeking a clear moment before diving. Ooh. A starburst of information floods into Marcus's eyes, reeling across her mind with 1,000 pages at once. The world has always been a book to her.
Mr. Thomas, the representative, is talking to the ladies about Expressionism. His parents did not foresee the success of Impressionism, the works that made no sense but became priceless on the market. That's why his generation overcorrects their aesthetic standard and pays compliments to any art they don't understand. The reporter for the New Free Press and that major are discussing the frequent suicides in Vienna.
Uh-oh.
They've written articles about it, and many of them attribute it to the publication of The Sorrows of Young Weather.
Okay.
Catania is describing the founding idea of the circle. This is the first magic circle drawn by the primitive man. Quite a strong woman. The military exercise in Bosnia and Herzegovina this spring, General Conrad to lose power, a low-pressure trough on the Atlantic Ocean, ivory-colored paper for official use only, the general, wife of a cabinet member, court sand, is arcanum a bacterial infection? Is psychoanalysis a new type of mental illness? Mr. Heinrich is not here.
Okay, he's not here.
Nothing useful on this page.
What? How are we on this page again?
Ah, Miss Isolde again. She's the host of the exhibition. She seems healthier than the last time we met. I don't know why, but I'm happy for her. She's
That's
about
cute.
to make a speech.
Yes, she is.
It is my honor to host this exhibition.
Oh yeah, also last time I saw her in this frame, I thought there's like some sort of mark on her right eye, but no, it's just a really prevalent shadow on her eye. Yeah.
Before we begin, I'd like to express my gratitude for Mr. Heinrich, who is Theophil's friend and the curator of this exhibition.
Yeah, and where is the guy? Oh my god, imagine if Heinrich is like actively like actively working with Manus Vindictae, and he like set up this exhibition just to help Manus Vindictae and accelerating the storm somehow by causing some tragedy here. Extremely unlikely, because you know
Heinrich still hasn't shown up.
because Heinrich was Theophil's friend, so it's unlikely that he'll try and pull anything on this exhibition.
And also, a friend of mine. The founder of the circle, Miss Clara.
Amazing.
Without her tireless work behind the scenes, we wouldn't be here today. Born into a rising arcane family of the middle class, Miss Clara is a devoted doctor and an art connoisseur with impeccable taste.
Good stuff. Isolde makes for a dramatic introduction, reaching out towards the audience below.
Dr. Kakanya is standing up, greeting the guests. That's an awkward smile. Looks like she didn't see this coming. Miss Isolde is giving her an encouraging look. She wants to introduce her friend to the celebrities?
Damn.
So they're actually very close.
Oh, my bad. I keep accidentally bringing up the
Told her
log.
not to mention my name.
Miss Kakanya is lowering her hat. Does she not like the spotlight? No, that's not it. Is it because of Miss Didastov's gaze?
Marcus observes the woman in green intently. Isolde lifts the curtain. Oh, whoa, the lighting in this is really good. Oh, this looks really cool. But yeah, why are we observing Isolde and Kakanya? We're supposed to be on the lookout for Heinrich.
This is the debut of the Salvation.
Yes,
The only
that's
painting
the
Theophil
painting
left
I was
behind.
talking about.
This is it.
Oh yeah, and Marcus previously mentioned that this painting was like painted like differently compared to the other Theophil paintings, and I think this one was the last one he made or something, and likely after he was like potentially exposed to Manus Vindictae like
In
ideologies.
his last moments, Theophil became obsessed with the Golden Isle. He envisioned it as a realm of art and culture, a utopia for arcanists.
Oh yeah,
There, the primal
I do remember
vitality
that now.
and passion of arcanists would be preserved and never tainted by the outside world.
well, too bad because we discovered
wrote,
it.
That island holds the hope of salvation.
Is this so? This is above my clearance. Sounds like everyone in Vienna has their own interpretation of the island.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We are forming a committee to petition the Empire to cease its attacks on the island.
Damn. Okay. Pretty cool. Have we shown the painting yet? Oh, is it this thing directly behind her?
The arcanists there are not lunatics. They are simply living free.
Oh, this is kind of a Marcus quote, no?
Huh?
Wait. Oh no, wait. If Isolde's quoting Marcus, if Isolde's quoting from what Marcus said to Kakanya, please Isolde, please don't attribute it to Marcus. Everything's gonna go so wrong if Isolde starts talking about Marcus. Familiar words interrupt Marcus's thoughts, her eyes widening in bewilderment. No, Isolde, no, why are we quoting Marcus? But beneath the spotlight, the speech continues.
Their existence is a revelation to us. To help them is to help ourselves. Our society is sick.
Oh.
Treating the individual is only treating a symptom.
Oh,
It needs a radical surgery. A revolution that would let us rediscover our repressed nature and reinvent ourselves in this world.
okay, so we may have accidentally turned Isolde into a revolution leader. This is maybe not the greatest thing to happen in this era.
Something's wrong. Her speech is...
Marcus's intuition hammers out a warning. a loud, clear klaxon in her mind. Before she can act, Isolde raises her hand as if holding out some drawn sword, reaching the climax of her speech. Oh, she's about to drop like some crazy statement or something.
I wish for the Arcanists to unite.
Okay, I mean, I think that's a tame idea for now, but let's see what she has to finish.
And establish an independent kingdom of freedom.
Oh
free
my
from
god.
Oppression and oppression.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What made this soul think this is like a reasonable thing to start speaking out in this speech? I mean, sure, it sounds great for Arcanists, but there's no way anyone in this era is just gonna be like, oh, that's excellent, let's do that, let's accept this Arcanist revolution. Well, it's over, guys. This era is like, whatever, man, just bring the
Each in
storm.
emergency. Seals the exits. Add Isolde to our targets.
Oh, Isolde is getting added to the target list. Huffman delivers her orders coldly and without a moment of hesitation. Oh.
Marcus, now.
Now? Wait, what do we do now?
What? Am I hearing things, or did Miss Dittledoff really say that?
At first, the crowd stirs like a ripple over a deep and swift current.
Oh, forgive her. Perhaps Miss Dittledoff hasn't fully recovered from her illness.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Okay, so this can help in reducing damage. Yeah, because people can just attribute to Isolde not fully recovering. But, yeah, if everyone starts taking what Isolde said seriously, I mean, like, we might as well be seeing the storm tomorrow, honestly.
I think so too.
Kakenya rises up from her seat, her hat sliding off her knees, stunned hands, failing to catch it.
What? How? I did not tell her to.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, calm down.
Heinrich, no! Heinrich, what are you doing? Oh, why is he showing up now? He's stirring up the flames, everything's on fire, it's not good. A man's voice booms from the other end of the exhibition hall.
Do not panic, for I have found salvation for you.
No, Heinrich, shut up, no one cares.
Henry? What is that behind you?
What is that behind him? What is behind him?
Often the target showed up, but golems are attacking us.
Are we really losing to golems? Just take care of the golems.
I see it too. The arcane skill of object enchantment. Marcus, give it a read.
Object enchantment? What, like, he's enchanting the golems that are guarding the place. Sorry. Armored statues surround Heinrich, reaching a motionless still that creates an odd if dramatic tableau.
Please do not ignore what Miss Dattersdorf is saying. This is a proving ground for a world-ending experiment.
What are you talking about, Heinrich?
A catastrophe is coming. The clouds of war are filling up the sky.
No, Heinrich, no! Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Oh my god. He's just doing exactly what Manus did in 1929 now.
Open your eyes and look at all we have now. The music, the art, the ambitions of progress.
No,
Man's
Heinrich.
gunfire will destroy them all.
Okay.
What are you all talking about?
Not to worry, Doctor. You simply don't know yet.
I don't want to know. This is terrible. We're all gonna die. The storm's gonna it's gonna kill us all. The woman, now so strange in the doctor's eyes, reaches out her hand.
Follow me and I'll show you everything. For your dream has taken a root.
What? Oh, how did this happen? How did this happen? The appearance of the golems agitates the crowd, and the ripple becomes a chaotic crash of waves.
This is ridiculous. An independent kingdom? It is treason.
We are Viennese. Why would we want to leave our own country?
Are these golems works of art too? They look expensive. I'd like one in my collection.
What? How are these people so calm about it?
Open the door and let us go. This travesty is a disgrace.
Oh! What was that? The glow of arcane skill strikes against the golem, but leaves no trace of damage.
Damn! Are these golems immune to Arcanum? We can't get to Heinrich!
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Madam Hoffman, I read them. Object enchantment strokes. The same ones we found at the Foundation branch.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The golem that, like, Mr. Carl was struggling to, like, get past.
Any signs of the man's rituals?
No, nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Hoffman nods, pressing the communicator again.
Golems can only be broken from within. Marcus, tell everyone the method. Ola, evacuate everyone and use the mute spell. Don't let more people hear about the error.
The mentor, now agent, draws her sidearm, pushing through the panicked crowd. Through the gaps between the golems, she keenly spots a pink dress disappearing behind a painting.
Heinrich escaped with his old. There's an opening behind the painting. After them.
Let's go. Come on, let's beat up these revolutionists. To be continued, right? But we get to fight them, right? Yes. Please tell me we're fighting
Should be stalling. Shall we
Heinrich.
go?
Yes, we're fighting Heinrich. Let's go. What? He just left. Damn it, bro. Come on, let's get rid of these golems, man.
Perfectly understood. Just another shift. What I'm good at. Please allow me. Rise and shine. Laundry time.
Good stuff.
I'm off my
No.
forward to punishing you!
Pretty solid damage, I'd say, coming from these guys.
I'm off my heel!
Too bad they are all going to die now. Such a shame.
Oh please, I know how to use it.
Please, mortals. Feel my dark embrace.
Quick and easy.
Hoffman, are you all right?
Is you alright?
I'm fine. They have escaped the tunnel.
They've escaped the tunnel. Alright, they were in a tunnel here. My bad.
Stop the chase. Let's not cause any more disturbances.
Really? Okay, we need damage control though.
Strange.
What's so strange, Marcus?
What is it, Marcus?
This tunnel leads to
Where does it lead to?
the Vienna branch of the Foundation?
What? Oh my god.
That's what it's all about. Life or death battle and victory.
It leads to the Foundation. Does that mean the Foundation's covering up for Heinrich? This is not good. The island. Wait, what? The island? Like the island? We're going back to the island? No way. Really? It's been so long since we checked on the island. If we actually get to go back to the island, that's crazy. Shoe shine, boys. Come, sir, put your feet up, please. I'll wipe the dust off your shoes, and we can even talk about the opera if you'd like. The opera, yes. Isn't it just all over the posters in the streets and alleys? Isn't it just, sir? Please, just a few more coins, sir, so that I can afford a ticket for tonight. Of course, I understand, sir. I know all the lines off by heart. Pourquoi faut il que le destin le mise la sur mon chemin? Yeah, I don't know. I learned that of a kind gentleman outside the theater. You must try the Sacerdote. We say this to every tourist. Haha, of course. How can I recommend it to you if I haven't tasted it myself? Rest assured. Look, sir, I bet you don't even recognize your shoes anymore. I can even see my face in them. I've polished them so hard. You must be here to see the sights of Vienna, right? The streets here are spotless, and after this polish, you won't have to clean your shoes for at least 10 days. Yes, if things carry on like this, we'll have to go to school. I hear they teach French there. Next time you come to Vienna, maybe I'll be that little apprentice up on the stage. Damn. But yeah, I don't know. my French isn't what it used to be. For why must it? I don't know. The destiny. Mon chemin. What's chemin? Chemin. I don't know. But yeah, my French isn't what it used to be. Let's continue on now with the island on the 11th of January. That's 3 days away, and that's like what, 8 days after the island got bombed or something, around a week or so since the island got bombed. Oh my god, we're actually checking in on the island. Please, that's crazy. Surely everyone's like dead and on fire. Guest room, island. The low stone table is ill-suited for writing, but there's little other choice for the moment. What happened here?
Thank you for your mediation within the committee. I think you're right.
Well, Verton's alive. That's
Sending
good.
more people to the island will only exacerbate the trust issue. They don't trust us. And that's what Arcana wants. Things have just got better. And we can't let anything else upset this delicate balance.
How did things get better? I think we should get these people out of this island. The pen hesitates for a moment, but driven by need, it commits to the paper.
If we somehow can't come to an agreement with the Apeiron, we should at least prevent them from allying with the Manus in turn.
Yeah, seems reasonable. But yeah, this is like 3 days after what happened at the art exhibition. While I sure am surprised that no violent storm has come crashing down and engulfed the area yet. So that's pretty impressive. The letter lingers dangerously on her fingertips. Then it flutters its wings, flying out of the room as a butterfly, heading at speed toward the headquarters of the St. Pavlov Foundation. A timely knock breaks the tension in her.
Come in, please.
The visitor lifts a curtain. The rooms of the School of Apeiron rarely have doors. Such curtains are merely a courtesy for guests from beyond the island.
Good morning, Miss Verton.
Hello, Marta. I guess Marta doesn't have a number either, or she hasn't found it yet.
I'm here to see if you need help with anything.
May I have some more paper?
Okay.
Of course. We are always generous in our support of the contemplative.
Oh wow, it's been so long since I heard the people of Apeiron speak.
Thank you, Miss Marta. Don't you want to ask me what I'm writing letters for?
Despite all the unpleasant events, the integrity of your soul number is unquestionable.
0. The school's envoy stands silently, her gaze not reflected beneath narrowed eyelids. Narrowed eyelids? She literally got a blindfold on.
The Foundation is negotiating with the outside world. They are trying to resolve this unfounded territorial dispute peacefully. We've yet to reveal the coordinates of the island, and don't want to exacerbate the conflict. Could you convey our sincere intentions?
You're such a young girl, yet you sound like an official.
She sighs resignedly.
But I'm just a practitioner without a number, a roamer of turbulent times. I haven't been on this island much longer than you.
Oh, damn.
I will send your message, but I'm not the one who makes the decisions. It's just, from what I know about the teachings of Apeiron, what you're striving for is not of their concern, Miss Verton.
What? So they just don't care if the outside world's talking about taking over the island? Like, they just don't care?
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, what? They're just gonna tank these bombs from people. I mean, they're not gonna bomb the island now that they've discovered it.
The world is the trivialist of trivialities.
Okay, Marta, you've said your piece. Goodbye now. A wind blows in from beyond the void. In the direction of the sea breeze, one can see that the beach has been restored as if it were new, no longer bearing the scars of battle that had littered it only a short time ago. What? How did they do that so quickly? And why is contemplative music playing?
If the emanation arrives, everything will be washed away.
Yeah, that's true.
Wars, disputes. Their number one priority is how to find salvation, once and for all.
Right. Oh, back in the Hall of Aperon. The debate has been ongoing for days. What are they debating about? The Hall of Truth, occupied by the clamor of their crushing reality.
The fact is, we're going astray. The emanation in 1999 had taken away almost all our outside contacts. Ever since the incident 4 years ago, we've been cut off from the outside world and have become an isolated island in the emanation.
Okay.
And during these 4 years, no research on the emanation progressed. In the end, the theoretical study of its patterns was proven completely wrong.
What do you mean? It was right. It's just that Manus accelerated it.
How long should we sit idly by? Until the humans take over our island?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's talking... he's making sense here.
No matter who revealed our coordinates, be it the Foundation or Manus Vindictae, someone should be held responsible.
Oh wait, so is that actually Manus revealing their coordinates? I thought the people... Oh wait, no, I mean, like the newspaper says, like, you know, people were testing bombs in that area and just found the island, but, you know, my theory is that Manus Vindictae did leak it out to the humans.
37 is the one in charge of studying the emanation. Save your questions until after she wakes up. 6 is treating her now.
Treating her? I mean, yeah, that bomb did kind of seem like it would have landed directly on 37's head, so maybe she's still like recovering from injuries.
Also, talking about the decisions made 4 years ago is meaningless now. What's more, the Foundation is not hostile. They helped us minimize the damage from the reveal. Manus Vindictae has also given us constant material support since that difficult time 4 years ago.
What? Manus knew of this place 4 years ago. Oh, Manus is just always so many steps ahead of us. They found this place 4 years ago. Like, I thought that, you know, Manus just discovered this place, you know, the same time Vertin did. And Manus was looking to take over the island for its, you know, special properties. But if Manus has been working with the island for 4 years, then, oh, how do they do it?
37. She's just a child. Can't even handle her own business. Ever since she brought outsiders to the sacred place, everything has changed.
Believer Free's voice sounds a bit familiar.
You know you're judging a child in a coma? Even if 37 did something wrong, she's certainly paying for it.
Why are we hating on 37 now? Those gathered glare at each other from the edges of the room, seething with anger. Far from their formal votes awaiting the casting of stones, the debate has yet to even produce a clear topic of debate. The pursuit of truth of days past, now muddied by the dust and blood of the phenomenal world. Oh yeah, guys, come on now. You're supposed to be above the phenomenal world. You're above the world of forms. Come on now, stop yapping about the outside world. Just ignore it.
Don't get angry. What 42 is trying to say is simple.
Hello, 210.
Even if the emanation will take away the human army, when is it coming? Now that our model has failed, how can we be informed of the next emanation and act accordingly?
I mean, the model was right though. It just happened that Manus accelerated it.
If pure theoretical research is doomed to failure, and if we must look outward, how can we restore communication with the outside world?
Didn't you guys, like, take boats and stuff before this?
Do we stand with the Foundation, or with Manus Vindictae?
Oh, he's asking some important questions here. A clear voice of opposition rises from below.
210. Your words are provocation. Are you saying that we should stop being neutral and get involved in the endless faction disputes? This is against what Apiron stands for.
I can't agree either. The truth is supposed to keep us off the Wheel of Birth, not on it.
I was just interpreting what 42 had in mind.
Right.
Moreover, we're already caught in the Wheel of Birth. Human weapons were undeniably dropped on our island before.
Wait, what? Like before a few days ago, or like even farther back in the past?
The tragedies it caused and the thirst for justice will only keep us trapped in this cycle.
Uh-huh.
But what caused this cycle to begin with? Brothers and sisters, you are blinded by the shrapnels of that conflict, and you're missing the essence. Listen to me and I will tell you.
Listen to you.
Cut to the chase, 210.
It seems you're the one blinded by your own rhetorics. Who can get me the stone clock on Six's seat? I'll clobber him myself.
The rhetorician taps his forehead mockingly, ignoring the dissatisfaction of his cohorts.
The original cause is the failure of our research on emanation. Our excellence comes from our beliefs. Once the truth fails us, the foundation that sets us apart from the world will also fail us. However, my people of great wisdom, forgive me for imagining a worst case for you. We believe the book of nature was written in the language of mathematics, and every number is a transcendental existence living in the kingdom of eternity. Math is the path to truth. The calculation of math patterns has led us to pursue the fundamental knowledge of the world, the origin of Numa. But what if the supreme existence has no pattern at all? What if the ebb and tide of Numa is chaotic and irrational?
I don't know if people are going to be a fan of that idea. An uproar ensues, yeah.
210, are you denying our beliefs?
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like right now, but...
Are you saying the results we've achieved are just coincidences? The fundamental theorems of ancient mathematics? The applications and improvements from modern mathematics, the mathematical laws in atomic clocks, and leafination, and every prophecy of emanation that were proven correct, were they all just a collective dream of ours?
Guys, it's time to stop dreaming. It's time to stop dreaming, I mean.
Like I said, I was just imagining a worst-case scenario. Exhaustion is also a common method of proof.
Their further defense becomes untenable amid loud denunciations. The calls rise one after another, bouncing against the stone walls of the hall and reaching the ears of listeners outside as an echoed cacophony. Hello, Sophia. It's been a while since we last saw you.
Please help us, O Apiron. Correct the errors of our souls. Bring us back on the right path. Harmonize our spirit with the flesh, our will with life. Avoid sedition from a city. Purge sickness from the body.
Apiron is having a tough time right now. Sophia wipes away her tears. A flock of seagulls flies over the beach. Okay, hello seagulls. They circle and dance in the air with an unusual delicate grace, more like butterflies than birds. Yeah, it's kind of odd looking at this beach without the geometric shapes, but I don't know. Weren't they at? No, I don't think they were at the graveyard. Never mind, ignore me. But yeah, I wonder if those geometric shapes got damaged from the bombs.
They don't look like seagulls. Or am I mistaken?
Oh, what are they? Are they spies? The corrector moves forward, stepping into the crystal clear sunlight, where the red wax seal of the St. Pavlov Foundation's express letter is clearly visible. Wait, where? What is it on? Oh, it's the bird. The seagulls are the letters,
Are
right?
these all from the outside world? What's happening out there?
I don't know. What is happening? And to be continued. Man, they're just... Oh, they are teasing what's happening. Audio story. Okay. Let's listen to the audio story. Yeah.
A lovely day to rest at an outdoor cafe, isn't it, darling? Everyone working here is a capable server and knows how to address you properly with my lady. I'm here for one simple thing: information. With a careful ear to the goings-on, a shrewd businesswoman can gather all the latest news.
Yeah?
Oh, there she comes. That girl in green with the bouncing feathers in her hat. Don't worry. She can't hear us from here.
I know her.
Of course you do. Isn't she our lively little cockatoo? She says she's a psychiatrist, but with all the work she does for the people, she's more like Vienna's own Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
Look at those people around her, with their gold cufflinks and patched sleeves. Very likely they're from Leopoldstadt.
I don't know where Leopoldstadt is.
You can hear them saying, "Our golden era is finally here. Forget all these melodramatic rumors."
Leopoldstadt?
Maybe you know it by a different name? Perhaps you caught a glimpse of it under the list of exhibit sponsors?
Did I?
Europe at that time welcomed people from all over the world. Its culture and art held as their highest ideals. Its institutions believed they held the keys to paradise. They once believed that they were the lucky few. Blessed with the wisdom of a golden age, that's why they still linger here, even after the smoke of war faded the glimmers of gold away. It's not surprising to see Our Lady with them. See, she loves to seek these well-hidden things and chirp along with the most overlooked voices. But I feel sorry for her, because she herself overlooks some of these teeny-tiny things said at her own expense.
What things?
Words taken as jokes, ignored because her wishes and anticipation outweigh their sting. But while songs are floating in the wind, the clock keeps ticking. People in the cafe talk about the secessionists and the newest plays in the same breath. No one cares about the rumors trafficked in the newspapers. They're only concerned with what is in front of their eyes.
Okay.
Still, the good doctor comes to share the pain of that melancholy lady, and then next to the cafe, to encourage the lower class to persevere.
Uh-huh.
She says that every man is entitled to the same rights. She'll draw a circle around them all, like the ring road, or the round mirrors in her clinic. The good times will come again, so say the coffee sippers. But you know, in the end, they'll be like the undissolved sugar at the bottom of the cup. My dear, your coffee is getting cold.
Okay. Interesting. Fisher's bird is the next part, but I'm afraid I am gonna have to stop here. I think this is quite a nice spot, because honestly, after after all that happened at the exhibit, I think it would be I think it's a very good like spot to end here. Oh no, one of my candy, my candy is gonna run out in a day. But yeah, I can't believe Heinrich pulled this on us, and Isolde as well. It's like everything just like imploded. Like is crazy. First, Isolde comes out and basically quotes what Marcus said to Kakanya, and then Isolde proceeds to tell a completely revolution-inducing speech, and then Heinrich comes in here to fan the flames, and then you know, Hoffman and the Foundation and Marcus, we had to like completely seal the place shut to control the damage, and then in the end, Isolde and Heinrich still managed to get away, and we are all left speechless. And I am so surprised that the storm hasn't engulfed Vienna here right then and there. But yeah, damn, yeah, this art exhibit, it really went. It did not go the way I expected it to. But yeah, and then we also had a quick check-in with the island. It seems like, you know, things are remarkably well. The island itself is fine, but the people are having very, you know, passionate discussions about what should be happening to the island, what they should do about Manus, about Foundation, the outside world. Very interesting. And 37 is recovering from a coma, apparently. Seems like that bomb that was dropped directly on her head did have some lasting impact, so that's unfortunate. But yeah. Wait a second, I just clocked. This is Isolde and Kakanya meeting together. I don't know what building this is. I think this is the Foundation branch. That's interesting. That these two might have an interaction, but I'm gonna leave it for next episode because I think leaving Vienna in such a tough spot is honestly crazy. But yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we had a little check-in with the island. But then we immediately go back right to Vienna, so yeah, I mean, it's good confirmation that you know, people in the island are having heated discussions about what should happen next. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Oh, and here's my sign-in reward. Good stuff. Oh, and my free pull. Let's just do a quick pull on Fatutu's banner. Why not? I've just been spending these single pulls right now, and I'm not getting anything notable here, so yeah. Oh, two bunnies. Interesting, but yeah, yeah, I'll probably still continue pulling on this banner. It's got 10 days left, but yeah, yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, I can't believe all of that transpired in the art exhibition. It's crazy. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.